Hello, how are you today? This is Tanya with Night Owl Crafty Designs, and I'm here to show you how to make this spooky card with this gorgeous moon on it and this really cute kitty cat. I got this idea and inspiration from this card that I received at a card swap. And I would love to give credit to the woman who made it, but unfortunately she didn't put her name on the back of the card, and I don't remember her name. But it was at a Tonic event, and it was using Tonic and Nuvo products. And so I have got her inspiration, and this is the card I made, and I'm going to show you how to make it tonight or today. And so we're going to start. So what I have is 110 pounds 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 cards scored right here, an A2 card base. And then I cut my black cardstock down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 because I just want a little white border showing on that card base. And then I used Tonic mirrored cardstock Silky Sky as my blue cardstock, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. And then you can see all my die cut pieces that I have in my dishes. I love to use dishes as little to hold all my little die cuts that I've done, and I have everything prepared to show you how to put this card together. And what I used to cut the moon is the Tonic Luna die, and I have it sitting around here somewhere. There it is. All right, so that is what I used to cut the moon, and I used Luxury Cardstock by Crafter's Companion, the silver pack, and it comes with the mirrored and frosted, I guess, like you'd call that, or sparkly, not too sure what you'd call that finish. And I also used that same mirrored cardstock to cut out Spooky. That shadows the black Spooky right here. This black Spooky is the Silky Black Glitter Cardstock by Alton. And then my kitty cat right here is cut out of Crafter's Companion Luxury Cardstock. And I used the mirrored black for the kitty cat. And the die is from Impression Obsession. And there's 6 kitty cats on this die set, and that's the one I used right there. And we will get started with this card. So what I need to do first is get a piece of black and a piece of my blue cardstock and some tape runner here, and we will get taping this to put it down. And we'll center this on the black cardstock. All right, and it's just a nice thin little black border that I have by cutting my pieces just 1/8 of an inch difference, or 1/4 of an inch, I should say, difference on each. But 1/8 all the way around shows. And then on all of my die cut pieces, I used Sizzix adhesive sheets, and you peel it off and you put it on the back of your cardstock. So I just take one of these sheets out, peel it off, peel off one side, adhere it to the back, do my die cutting, and then once it's die cut, you can see that it's got that adhesive sheet on the back. And then I can just peel off that backing, which it's kind of hard to get it started at points, so I just use my pick right here to get it started. There we go. And now peel it all off. All of these, peeling it off all of these swirls can be a little tricky at times, but it is a lot easier than putting glue all over the swirls and trying to glue down your piece to your base and keep the glue from getting everywhere and all over yourself. So now we're just going to peel this all off and set the backing aside, throw it in the recycling bin. Whoops, hang on. It's causing some trouble here. Like I said, sometimes it can get a little tricky to peel it off. There we go. All right. And see, nice and sticky now without any liquid glue. Now to find my tweezers. All right. Now, excuse my head if it happens to get in the way, but I'm going to use my tweezers here to help place my moon to where it's got a good placement on my card. Let go. Stick that down. All right. Then I'm going to take one silver spooky and one black spooky. And again, use the pick to get the backing started and peel it off. And I always shadow my pieces together. I'm going to work off screen for a moment, so excuse me. I always shadow my pieces off the card base and then mount them on the card afterwards. That way, just is easier for me to do it. Everybody's different. You might find it easier if you want to shadow mounting the silver one first on the card and then mounting your black piece on the card. It's up to you. You know, it's everybody's preference. And now get that backing off the silver one started and peel it off. There we go. Grab my tweezers again. Place this one down. That looks great. Okay. Now, before I put on my cat and my diamonds, they're a little bulky, so I'm going to put this piece on my card base first. And always open your card before you put, see, if I had done that, I would have been upside down, so turn it around. Always open it up before you attach your card front, because the worst thing to do is do all this work and then attach your card face upside down. And you open it up and you go, oh, wrong and incorrect. Okay, there we go. Now that's nice and done. Get off the little shreds of paper. All right, now I have a black cat right here. Now the only thing with my little black cat is he's not solid core black. So he's got this little white halo around him. Easily fixed. I just take a black pen and I go around him with the black pen. And color that white halo, and my cat is now solid black and no longer has the little white halo. Sometimes it gets a little messy. You see I got some ink on me. And sometimes you get little nooks and crannies, like right there by his tail, that I have to use the narrow tip, the small tip of my pen to get into, which is no problem. And you'll see I also have the adhesive, the Sizzix adhesive sheet on the back of my cat, which I will end up not using because I decided to add some dimensional dots to my cat because I wanted to pop him off the card. So we're gonna just not pull off that adhesive backing, and we're gonna put some dimensional dots on him. One little tiny one for his head and a bigger one for his body. And then find, whoa, don't stick to my craft mat. All right, we will stick him to the card and put him right there sitting on the moon with his little tail hanging off over the side. There we go. And then, as you can see, I put little eyes on my kitty cat because he's got to have some eyes. And I used Nuvo's Dream Dots. And this color is Dragon Scales because he's got to have little cute green eyes. So I have to carefully do this so I don't get too big of eyes. So we're going to try it first on this scrap paper. Okay, so you got the big one and a little one. So excuse me as I practice that aside, and now if my head gets in the way again, please forgive. So we're gonna steady hand dab on two little there's a bubble. Two little eyes. Whew, okay. That's hard. And I'm such a perfectionist that I want to make sure that they get exactly right. Okay, I did it. Am I in the screen? There we go. Try to show you. Okay, and then using Nuvo's Crystal Gems, we are going to pour some out in this little tray. Yeah, I probably didn't need that many. Let's take some off of here so I can work. Oh, got some escapees. There we go. And what we're going to do is put some glue dots on the little starbursts. Actually, it's easier if I use a gem tool and grab my little gem, put a glue dot on it, and put it right where I want it. There we go. And let's grab a medium one here and put another, got another bubble. What's up with liquids and bubbles tonight? There we go. And put him down right there. Oh, not cooperating. All right, go for another large gem. And I'm just going to keep doing this to finish up the card. And I'm just putting the gems on all the starbursts until I fill it up and we have this card and it's completed. Well, I hope you enjoyed the card making with me tonight. And if you like the card, you can go to my Etsy store, which is right here at www.etsy.com/shop/Night Owl Crafty Designs. I will be putting up a few of these cards for sale, and please go and buy one or two or a few. Thank you for joining me, and have a good day.